Kabel. Aufgewachsen in London mit jamaikanisch-nigerianischen Wurzeln ist es Nadine Ijewere, eine ganz aufregende junge Modefotografin, die auch ganz tolle Porträts macht. Es ist jetzt ihre erste große Solo-Einzelausstellung überhaupt.
That title was about kind of disrupting that sort of ideology that's been within the industry for such a long time, and kind of doing that in a beautiful way by, you know, photographing and celebrating different backgrounds, different cultures, and, you know, having that diversity.
Die Ausstellung zeigt zum ersten Mal einen Überblick über dieses junge Werk, ungefähr 7, 8 Serien, die gerade entstanden sind in den letzten 4, 5 Jahren. Und wir versuchen dann in der Ausstellung an unterschiedlichen Stellen eben diese Fotos an der Wand mit Videos, die sie gemacht hat, und eben auch den angewandten Fotostrecken in Vitrinen zu verbinden. Nadine Ijewere hat eben als erste schwarze Fotografin für die Vogue fotografiert. Das, was so toll ist an diesem Werk, ist, dass an unterschiedlichen Stellen es so ein Rückwerfen gibt auf analoge Strategien. Also sie arbeitet mit analogen Großbildnegativen, und auch ihre Videos, die sie dazu macht, die wir auch in der Ausstellung einweben, zeigen eben Super 8 Techniken, wo das Bild so ein bisschen verwackelt ist, wo man sich die ganze Zeit fragt, wie ist das eigentlich irgendwie entstanden?
When I started photographing a lot more of my friends, things like that, I felt that connection to the images, I felt that relationship, and I loved kind of capturing who they were and how beautiful they were in their own way. And so it's something I started to kind of explore and kind of do more of, because I didn't feel I could relate so much to the models and things that were within these pages, because, you know, they didn't look like me. For such a long time, the industry has showed one sort of beauty ideal and sort of stereotype, and my work has always been about going against that and reflecting, you know, people that I saw around me, people from every day, you know, within our society, and going against those stereotypes and showing that there's beauty can be shown in many different types of ways, and it shouldn't be condensed down to one sort of image, if you like. You know, being able to tell, you know, also my stories and how I'd grown up and my experiences and that sort of thing as well. And a lot of my other friends around me, our experiences of hair, beauty and fashion, like, you know, why is it that you never really saw like afros or black hairstyles, or when you did have a black model, her hair's like super straight and super European and all of this, but what's wrong with like having curly hair? Because pretty much all of us have curly hair. So, well, hair is a big thing for black women because I think for so long it's been seen as, you know, not professional in the workplace to have braids or cornrows, protective styles, or your afro. Like, you always have to have straight hair and it to be very kind of European to be accepted as being beautiful or a professional standard. And I think, you know, growing up and not really seeing hair that kind of looked like yours, like in it, natural hairstyles that kind of look like yours, wasn't a great thing, and it didn't really give a lot of confidence. Like, I used to straighten my hair all the time because I wanted to fit in more and felt like I needed to be kind of accepted. Whereas I think my work is about, you know, highlighting these beautiful hairstyles and where they've kind of come from, and that celebration of individuality and experimenting with one's hair and being able to see the beauty in its textures. Having, you know, the diversity in things, just to be normal, just to be a norm, just to be like not even thought about, you know, it's just like, it's just your instant kind of reaction. Do you know what I mean? It's not like we need to fill a quota, we need to tick these boxes, we need to make sure we're reaching all of these. It's just like, it's a natural thing. I think it's so important to have voices from different backgrounds being able to show, you know, how they see things and their interpretation and tell those stories, especially I think with black women. It's like you don't really get to see that. Also, I'd love to see more like females of color, like you know, within the industry as well. I think there aren't a lot of us. I'm always very cautious of when spaces, like predominantly white spaces, want to show my work. It's like, what is the reason for this? Like, is it because you want to tick boxes, you want to seem relevant, or is it because you're actually wanting to make a genuine shift within industry and our society? And so I think for me it's super important to be able to be in spaces, I think predominantly like white spaces as well, being able to kind of open up those doors, if you like, for kind of more artists from different backgrounds. And I hope that with this it encourages a younger generation that there is a space for us to all tell our stories, and you can do this as a job. I'm super excited for that next sort of generation of things as well. Yeah.